everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven and thank you very much for joining me today. Today is actually a requested video. A lady had commented on the Craft Stash Facebook page asking if someone could do a video of the sample that was in Papercraft Society Box. The person who had made this sample to do a video, because sometimes people find it better if it's visual instead of actually trying to read the instructions. So this is actually my sample. So I did a few samples for this Papercraft Society box. So we have this camera shaped mini album, and there is the inside. This is like a concertina album. Then we have a camera memory book, and then we have the camera index box. So this is the tutorial that we're going to be doing today. So this box is number 63. It was designed by the lovely Lou Collins, who is Textures, and I do have a separate video of showing you the contents inside this box, so I'll link that down below if you want to go and have a look. But these boxes are amazing. I absolutely love them. As you can see, it's a camera shaped box, and the ribbon just slides off and it opens up to reveal some index cards. So you could use these for memory keeping or even for recipe cards. It's entirely up to you. So easy to make, and I hope that you enjoy this tutorial. So let's get started. So I'm going to use the same coloured cardstock as what I used for the actual sample. So you're going to need a piece of card. This one is for your base, and this piece measures 8 1/4 by 8 1/8 of an inch. You're going to need another piece for your lid. This piece measures 3 inches by 8 1/8 of an inch. And then you'll need 2 pieces that are 1 inch squared, and these are going to be for your hinges. Okay, so we're going to start off by scoring the base first, and we're going to score on the 8 1/4 inch side. I'll bring that down so you can see. So along the 8 1/4 inch side, we are going to score at 3 5/8 and 4 5/8, and then we're going to score on the 8 1/8 of an inch side at 1 inch and 7 1/8 of an inch. Okay, and then you'll fold and burnish those score lines. Then for the lid, along the 3 inch side, we will score at 1 inch and 2. And then on the long side, which is the 8 1/8 of an inch side, we will score at 1 and 7 1/8 of an inch. And then you're going to fold and burnish on those score lines. To get your 2 1 inch squared pieces, and we're going to score them at 1/2 inch. Okay, so do that to both of them. And again, fold and burnish on those score lines. So now we're going to do some trimming. So we're going to start off with the base, and all we're going to do is, you'll see we have these little squares in this center here, and we're going to cut up these score lines either side of that square. So cut up this one here and this one, and then just give that a trim at an angle. Okay, so then you've got this tab here. Do the same to the opposite side. What we need to do is we just need to add our adhesive onto this small tab here, and we're just going to fold the tab in and then place that onto this side here. Do the same for this one. And then we're going to add glue to these side panels on this one and also this one. And then we're just going to fold them over. Okay, so that's the base put together, and then you're going to do the same for the lid. These 3 squares, and you want to concentrate on these 2 middle ones, and again just cut up those score lines, take a wedge out of each side like so. So then you've got this tab here, and then do the same to the opposite side. So there we have our lid and our base. So I'm going to have where we've got these joins here, they're going to be the back, and also the same for the lid. So we've got the joins there that will go towards the back. So then we're going to get our hinges, and we're going to add glue to both this section and this one. One will get glued on the inside of the lid, and then the other one will get glued on the inside of that base. And obviously when you attach your hinges, you want to make sure that your lid and your base are all lined up together. And there we go, that is your lid and base attached together. And to keep this closed, I added a ribbon around just on the side, which we'll do later on. So that is how you assemble the box. So now let's decorate it. So now you want to add your pattern paper. So I haven't added it to the back, but you can if you wish. So if you wanted to add it to the front and back, you would need 2 pieces of pattern paper that measures 6 inches by 3.5. Okay, then for the 2 sides you will need 2 pieces that are 7/8 of an inch by 3.5. And then for your lid, again, if you want to add it to the back, you will need 3 that measure 7/8 of an inch by 6, and then you'll need 2 pieces that are 7/8 of an inch squared, so they will go either side of the lid. So then you'll stick them down, and then to decorate it, I die cut out 2 circles. So the circles that I used were from the die set. I used the largest one in from the smallest. Okay, I centered the smallest one with the large frame and die cut that out, so then you get this frame. And I stamped the leaf stamp here 3 times around that frame in VersaFine ink, and then I added some gold embossing powder. Then for this circle here, I used this image here, again stamped it in VersaFine watermark ink and embossed that with gold embossing powder. And then the frame one will get glued straight to the box, and then this one will get added into the center of that frame with some foam pads. Then I stamped the sentiment that says smile in some bright pink ink, and then I cut that out, leaving a white border, and I've added some foam pads to the back, and then this will get attached into the center of the camera lens, so about there. And then I got a butterfly ephemera from the kit. I'm going to add glue, and I've just folded the wings so they will pop up, and I'm going to just have that on there like so. And then for the lid, I have die cut these two rectangle pieces, so it's these two dies here. The smallest one I added with foam pads, and then I glued them onto the larger rectangle, and then I'm going to glue both of them down onto the front of the lid here. Okay, so that's the box decorated. Then you're going to make your index cards. So for this, I got the green cardstock, and I die cut two pieces. Now you can do as many index cards as you want. I'm just doing two for the video. And you want to die cut your green card using the camera die here. Okay, smallest one to die cut some pattern paper, and I just glued them onto the green card. And then we want to trim these down for us to be able to fit in our box. So I've done one already, so I'm going to get the next one, and we're going to line this in our paper trimmer, and you want to line this edge at 3 7/8. Okay, so I'm going to place that in there and line this edge up at the 3 7/8 of an inch mark, and then just trim that off, and then they will fit in your box perfectly. So they will go inside there like that. Okay, and then we're going to tie our box together with some ribbon, and there we go. So I've just tied the ribbon around it to keep it closed, and it can just slide off to open up your box. So I hope this video was helpful for the lady who was requesting for a video tutorial on this camera index box. So as always, I'll link the Papercraft Society box down below for you if you want to get your hands on this. And if you enjoyed this video, then please give me a big thumbs up. Please continue to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Until next time guys, take care. Bye.